Maybe this is what I should do with my Camaro. Iron Man it out. Yeah.
I'm a classic man. You can be me when you look this clean. I'm a classic man.
These are sort of what I'm talking about. Not exactly. These still should work. I think they've only got one lid though. Dadgummit. I've never used these, but I'm wondering if they would work. Pretty good size. Okay, so this kind of smaller case is good for sticking these figures in. And they work the Marvel Legends really well. Let's just see. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Cap. 4. So there's 5 that it'll fit in there. Let's see. 6. Dang. So that's how many of those it'll fit. Quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these will fit, I think, in there too. Yep. So you can probably get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably easy. Did a whole lot of striking out on totes, but this one that'll hopefully work. This is a Target or a Target. So I've gotten my closet cleaned out for the most part, and now we're gonna get back into the totes that I bought. I didn't have a whole lot of luck buying totes. I would have liked to have had all matching totes, but I went to a Walmart, I went to a Target, I went to a Dollar General, because that's a real classy place to shop. Don't ever forget it. But I went to a few different places and I just could not find the totes that I really needed. But we're going to hope that they work out. So I'll give you all a little bit of a look at the space that we're going to be working with here for my closet space. And then hopefully anything's got to look better than that crap y'all saw earlier. Okay, so we have a lot more room to work with now. Back here pretty much to my left, I'm not going to have a whole lot of room. And over here I'll have a little bit, but we'll hopefully get this slotted in there and make it look a little bit nicer. Hopefully. That's the goal anyway. Alright, I found a couple other things while I was digging around. This is one of those 50 state quarters collector's maps. And let me see if I can open this up here. My grandparents did this for me, but it's really cool. It's got all the quarters from all the different states, and that's just pretty cool. So it's something I'll be hanging on to forever because my grandparents gave it to me. The other thing I found was this. I found one more starting lineup. And y'all know who this is? Post it in the comments. His bat's gotten a little bit weak on him, but so I didn't take steroids. But yes, I did. Jose Canseco. So, yeah. Alright, let's get to looking at some totes. Okay, so this first tote is the Sterilite 30 quart. And I'll show you what I've got put in there so far. This is just going to be the 3 Batman figures. I don't like doing this, but I did it anyway. This is the Demolition Man. Sylvester Stallone figure down there, and then those other 2 things. There could be one more thing that probably went down in there, and that would be absolutely fine. And I may look for something here in just a minute that I haven't already previously put in here. Let me see if I can find something. Let me see. You just don't want to waste any space if you don't have to. What I'll do is turn this around. lift this bubble wrap up to where it's covering the other figure over there. And then voila. Now you'll want to make sure, okay, that no part of this lid pushes down on the tops of the cards. I've already done that on these, but you just want to, I say I've already done that. Did I just change some of the dynamic here? You can look in there and just sort of get a feel for it. And I might have changed. Yes. So this card, the Joker card, is standing a little bit taller than some of these other ones. So I need to readdress that real quick. I got this squared away. So now, and I didn't have a whole lot of room in this one at the top, but now I'm going to set this aside and we'll look at another box. So I'm sort of trying to run in themes on this so that if I have to come back in here and look for something, I know where it's at. And it's always good if you have some of this extra foam stuff, just lay it on top. This is all G.I. Joes in here. This is the Sterilite 70 quart, and I was able to fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 different deals in here. And then nothing stacked on top of bubbles or anything else. We'll just sort of lightly lay that on there just to sort of give it some protection. And that'll be another case that's done. Okay, this was a $7 tote that I bought from Target. And still got lots of room at the top. Now, some of the action figures might have been better off set in here because this one's so much taller. And I may try to do that right now to see, because I have so much, it feels like I have more height in this one. Let's see. Yeah, quite a bit more, actually. So yeah, there would be no problem sticking larger cards that are taller into a container like this. So just food for thought. I don't know that I'm going to do that because I sort of got everything situated. But just food for thought. That tote, the $7 tote from Target, will fit taller cards. It'll fit taller cards, no questions asked. At least from my experience, what I'm looking at. And this is a medium-sized latch storage bin made by Design. So it's a Target brand. And I don't know as far as how strong or whatever this is for the long haul, but it'll fit your taller cards in there. Okay, so this is pretty much what I'm going to end up with. I have cleaned all of that closet out that you initially saw, condensed stuff down, and taken them out of the larger totes. Now, some of these totes are not even full that are in here, but this gives you sort of an idea of what I was able to do with just a little bit of work and cleaning a bunch of crud out that shouldn't have gotten that bad. But I've done some condensing and breaking down of stuff and taking them out of larger totes that it just wasn't taking up the space that it needed to, and also organize things into more like, this is my starting lineup, this is my G.I. Joes, this is my G.I. Joes down there. That's my Elvis, that's some Pops and some other miscellaneous stuff, and then stuff that was just empty boxes that could be put in the attic, they can be put up there, and just rearranging, constantly rearranging, putting boxes up there. I mean, that stuff could go in the attic as well, but for the time being, it'll be fine right there. So hope y'all enjoyed this. Hope y'all enjoyed looking through some of my childhood collectibles, and sort of really how I got into collecting is all that starting lineup stuff and the G.I. Joes, the stuff I started 18 and 20 years ago collecting. And that's sort of how I created the man cave. So hope y'all enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed some storage ideas. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please ask them. Love you a long time.